In 2020, many of us woke up one day to realize that our casual meetings with colleagues, collaborators, and friends could no longer safely take place face-to-face. While many projects have long had an online presence, ranging from digital forums to WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram, and Slack channels, these online communities were often augmenting real-world activities, or at least weren't the primary means through which community members socially engaged with other people. With the COVID pandemic, however, online astronomy communities became a safety net for members who sometimes just needed to scream into the void and know they were being heard.
We both work to hold our different communities together so that science might distract people in the face of so much chaos and stress. The 365 Days of Astronomy has always taken an online presence with communities who actively engage the public with their knowledge and experience. Aside from that, I'm also involved in public outreach here in Indonesia, working from home and building astronomy online media with colleagues, and has been my primary activities here.
We also have the CosmoQuest Discord, an international community dominated by folks from the US, Canada, UK, and Germany, but including people from all over the world. At any given moment, a few hundred people are online doing everything from chatting together while watching the latest rocket launch to sharing their astrophotography and discussing how to do it better. People join these communities for many reasons, but the two main reasons are to find other people who share their love of astronomy and space, or to get their questions about space and astronomy answered.
People easily fall in love with the beauty of the universe, but at the same time, they are also curious about how the universe works, or as simple as the relations of astronomy events to their daily life. This means they need answers. And here is our role. Either on website or offline activities, we always welcome to receive questions. On our website, we provide a section to Ask an Astronomer, and we will provide answers in the form of short articles. Questions do not always end up with one-way answers. It is also raise discussions, which is important. And by never neglecting the questions, we also build confidence in someone's mind that they can ask anything, and it's okay to be curious.
Our teams of moderators are highly sensitive to the needs of our community members, including those struggling with mental health issues, and to the conflicts that sometimes arise when folks with autism become extremely intense asking questions. We've found something that works well. If someone is asking questions in a group chat, ask them to private message and encourage their questions with respect.
As a science communicator and educator who is actively involved with public outreach, it also gives us opportunity to meet people with various backgrounds, beliefs, different levels of knowledge and understanding. Some are easily believed in superstitions, hoax, or misinformation, but some others simply believe in it because they don't understand. So it will be important for us to always raise discussions with them to understand why they ask and why they believe the information they receive without verifying it. In our case here in Indonesia, the lack of basic education often becomes the reason people couldn't understand the scientific process and easily falls to misinformation. So take this as a chance to build a scientific temper, so in the long run, we can have societies that act based on logical thinking. By meeting various people in public outreach, we can use this as a chance to build inclusive communities and encourage people, no matter their background, capabilities, beliefs, or choice, that their voices are heard by us. But this is not one person's work. We need more astronomers, amateur astronomers, or astronomer enthusiasts to work together and build a community. Either is it online or offline to accommodate public curiosity, to educate children in astronomy and science. We should collaborate to provide room to those who are eager to learn astronomy. And the most important thing is to keep listening and answering the questions.
Part of having a healthy moderation community also means having uncomfortable discussions about how to balance supporting people who are struggling and banning them because they are harmful to the community. You have to always remember, you can't change people, but if they want to change, you can help them. Part of forming a compassionate community means talking through when you ban people who keep not quite doing something against the rules, but are making people miserable, and discussing when you forgive folks who do something bannable, but you know they are struggling to be better. Compassion sometimes means saying both, I forgive you, let's talk through how to prevent this from happening again, and also saying, I'm sorry, but you're no longer welcome here.
The case I often meet involves people which easily believe in geocentric versus heliocentric or flat earth issues. Some of them have made this issue a part of their belief system, and we have to ban them from the group, or they will only argue with everyone else without any scientific evidence. But some others actually don't understand the idea, so they just accept the information. These people usually lack fundamental astronomy and are willing to learn.
Beyond these specifics, there are also general things we can do to make sure people feel like they are welcome no matter who they are. For me, this has meant working hard every day to train myself not to assume pronouns. People are they until they tell me otherwise. Instead of saying anything implying binaries, I try to say things like, thank you, humans, or similar things that shouldn't close doors to anyone feeling included. This simple thing, assuming nothing beyond the other person is a human worthy of respect, this simple thing makes it possible for folks to feel welcome in a community of science.
The pandemic changed everything and continues to change everything. We have to shift our work from offline to online. But it also creates opportunities to reach the whole country. At least it is my case in Indonesia. Communities and institutions need to be creative to provide online resources, including online observation for the public. This pandemic also gave us opportunity to collaborate with joint events, not only with communities in the country, but with others in another country as well. No one ever thought that COVID-19 would hit us badly. People losing their jobs, working from home, and being in lockdown raised depressions in many ways. We suddenly realized that face-to-face meetings are important to keep us sane and healthy. But no matter what, we must keep moving forward.
In many places, folks found themselves struggling with both COVID-related economic hardships and the simple fear of dying alone. This is where community leaders must acknowledge folks can't learn or do science if they are hurting or afraid. We learn to say, we'll check in on you, and please give us an emergency number, and we'll help you if you trust us with your address. In the past year, I've seen people reach out in the most amazing ways to help each other. They came together mapping worlds and in moving groceries to the doorsteps they were most needed.
In a positive way, in terms of science, we realize that we need more science communicators to educate the public through every means. In the future, we will see amateur communities as the backbone of astronomy education. We will also have many old and new ideas to reach the public in very remote areas without one leaving their room. As communicators, we need to build and provide a better system that can be used by the global astronomy community as a guideline to help them reach the public.
It is in the hope that things will be better sooner than later that Aviva and I talk about traveling to one another's nations to see eclipses. And it is in this hope that we end every Twitch stream with one set of sayings. Wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, evening, or afternoon. Stay in if you can. Wear a mask if you can't. Get vaccinated as soon as you can. We will get through this together. And I will see you on the other side.
In my own opinion, humanity will overcome every challenge. In the hope to meet you all in a face-to-face meeting in the next CAP in Australia, it would be great pleasures if we can visit each other and collaborate. The next opportunity for us is 2023 hybrid solar eclipse, which totality will go through Western Australia, East Timor, and Papua in Indonesia. We hope to meet you all face-to-face, but until then, join us online.
All are welcome. Thank you.